Hello everyone, it's me, it's Mark, and I'm here with you for another live stream class. Yay! Before I do anything, I need to know if you can see me. I need to know if you can hear me. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is A-okay. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is how it should be. Lolly says yes. Hello, Lolly. Mwah. Sleepwalker says yes, thank you. Sleepwalker. Helga says yes, thank you. Helga. Raj. Hello, Raj. Raj is in the house. Okay, great. Gautam says yes, thank you. Raj says yes. She can see me and hear me. And I see Tomas. How are you doing, Tomas? Okay, well, as you know, we always start our class with the toast, and we are doing two toasts. So whatever you're drinking, pick it up. I have my hot coffee, and our first toast will be for the green team. You see them, their names are in green. They support me, they support the channel. Let's give the green team a big thank you. Here we go. Cheers, bump, cheers, bump. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. Bottoms up. All right, Miley's here. Hello, Miley. Tomas, thank you. Our second toast, it's for you, because without you, there's no reason for me to be here. So let's toast to you. Let's toast to a fun, interesting, informative, and productive lesson today. Cheers, bump, cheers, bump. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. Bottoms up. Okay, well, let's talk about today's lesson plan, shall we? Is Marcos here? Hey, Marcos. Marcos is in the house. Hello, Marcos. Today I cannot be here for 2 hours. I'm sorry, I have an appointment. So today we are going to do 3 activities. We're not going to do our normal class today. I cannot stay for the 2 hours, but we'll be here for sure an hour, okay? So for sure an hour. I'm not sure how much more than an hour, but I can't be here for 2 hours. That is for sure. So I'm sorry about that. I apologize for that. Today we're doing 3 activities. It's going to be a little different because of the time. And for sure we're going to do video dictation and Lolly's Revenge. But our first activity, we're going to talk about infinitive verbs and gerunds, okay? Infinitives and gerunds, okay? I'm going to give you a list of verbs that we use with infinitives, and I'm going to give you a list of verbs we use with gerunds. We're going to make sentences, okay? And we're going to talk about gerunds and infinitives, all right? So let's go ahead and get that on the board right now. About the idiom worksheet, we'll do that next week. We'll do maybe 2 next week, but we'll do the members only worksheet next week, okay? So I'm very, very sorry about that. Okay, here we go. We're gonna, our first activity, gerunds and infinitives. And we're gonna make lots of sentences. So number 1, infinitives and gerunds. Okay, and we use these after verbs. After verbs, infinitives are to plus verb, and gerunds are verb plus ing, and we use them after certain verbs, okay? And we're going to talk about and use those certain verbs and make sentences together, okay? So let's first do, I guess, here I got infinitives first. So let's look at some common verbs that we use infinitives after these. So after, when you see this verb, for example, want. So if we have want, so let me, how should I do this? Okay, infinitives. Okay, so, and so for example, want, right? So if you see one, after that, use an infinitive, right? So for example, I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. So there's our infinitive, to go. And then when you have want, then you're going to follow want with infinitive. I want to eat. I want to drink. I want to go. I want to read this book. I want to see this movie, right? And then need. For example, she needs to study. Okay, so when you have need, follow it with a infinitive. Hope. For example, they hope to win. Right? When you have hope, then follow it with an infinitive. Plan. Plan. Example, we plan to travel. Okay, so when you see plan, follow it with an infinitive. Decide. Decide. He decided to leave. Right? So when if you use decide, follow it with an infinitive. Learn. Learn. I'm learning to cook. Yeah, and so our infinitive, to cook. Promise. Promise. An example, she promised to call. Okay, so promise is followed by an infinitive. And one more, forget. Forget. Example, don't forget to lock the door. Okay, so that's with infinitives, right? Don't forget to lock the door. Let's look at these again. And then I want you to make sentences, make your own sentences. So, want. I want to go. I want to go. Need. She needs to study. She needs, where am I going to, I don't want to block. Okay, this is better right here. Okay, need. She needs to study. She needs to study. Yes. Hope. They hope to win. They hope to win. Good. Plan. We plan to travel. We plan to travel. Decide. He decided to leave. He decided to leave. Learn. I'm learning to cook. I'm learning to cook. Promise. She promised to call. She promised to call. Good, good. Forget. Don't forget to lock the door. Don't forget to lock the door. Okay, good, good. Now I want to see your sentences. All right, so I'm going to turn my computer a little bit so I can see your sentences and not block the examples, so you can see the examples. Costa Magna's in the house. Hello, Costa Magna. Mary Poppins is here. Hello, Mary. Hannah's here. Hello, Hannah. Okay, good to see you all. Okay, so let's see. Hannah, I want to go to the market, but he needs to go to the hospital. Yes, good. Sleepwalker, I want to read this book. Good. Sleepwalker, I need to be there on time. Yes. I hope to meet you again. Yes. Lolly, you'll speak Spanish soon. That's something different. That's a different conversation. Pillow. Hello, Pillow. I want a Lego for my, want. I want to get a Lego for my birthday. So want, if you see want, then you have to use a infinitive after that. So for example, to want, right? Or no, to get. I want to get a Lego set for my birthday. Okay, let's see. Sleepwalker, he decided to follow your advice. Yes. Zara, hello Zara. Helga, I want to study. I need to be safe. I hope to be healthy. They plan to go to the sea. We decided to save some money. Very good. Miley, I want to learn English and Spanish quickly. Pillow, I need to go to the restroom. Yes. Helga, I'm learning to be on time. Nice. Lolly, I want to speak fluent English. Mary, I want to speak English fluently. Helga, she promised to marry him. Yes. Sleepwalker, I learned to play tennis. Lolly, or chess, sorry, chess. Lolly, I need some coffee now. Okay, I need to, so I need to get some coffee now. I need to drink some coffee now. Okay, good. Sleepwalker, I promise to support your ideas. Lolly, I hope to speak fluent English soon. Raj, I don't want to forget how to use grammar. Very good. Amen. Hello, Amen. I want to give money to my children. I want to give money. Oh, for my children. I want to give money to my children is better. Raj, I plan to talk to her. I plan to talk to her. There you go, Lolly. I need to get some coffee now. Okay. Oh, Tomas, I need to eat a few meatballs. Okay, good. Samuel, hello, Samuel. She promised to be honest. Very good. Marcos, she needs to learn a second language. Zara, I want to study English very good. I want to study English very hard. For example, I want to so not good, but I want to study English very hard. I want to study English very earnestly. I want to study English very much. Mary, don't forget to turn off the lights before leaving. Very important. Yes, indeed. Very important. Okay, let's do infinitives. Okay, or no, let's do gerunds. Gerunds. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do gerunds now. And gerunds, we have a verb ing, and they act like a noun. Okay. So infinitives are verbs, right? To go, to study, to win. But gerunds act as a noun, verb noun, okay? So anyways, let me write a list of verbs that go before gerunds, okay? Here we go. Enjoy. Example, I enjoy reading. Am I on the board? Ooh, just enough space. I want to leave this space for our next activities, right? Lolly's Revenge, video dictation. So I'll go closer. Here, let me go like this. Okay, so this separates the infinitives and gerunds, okay? Enjoy. I enjoy reading. Like. He likes cooking. He likes cooking. Okay, so these are ing, but they act like a noun. Love. They love dancing. Okay. Hate. And these are emotions, okay? These are emotions. And these are kind of like hobbies in a way. Kind of like, or plan, like a plan or like a hobby. These gerunds, these are like emotions. Enjoy, like, love, hate. She hates waiting. Okay, finish. Finish. We finished cleaning. Okay. Avoid. Avoid. Sentence. I avoid driving at night. I avoid driving at night. Okay, they're getting a little small, getting a little difficult to see. I'm sorry. I'll take a picture. I'll take a picture of the whiteboard so you guys can see it. I always put the pictures on my Patreon, but for today, because it's so much here, I'll also put it on my homepage too, my YouTube homepage. So I'll put it on both places. I always put the whiteboard on my Patreon, but for today, I'll also put it on the homepage as well, the community page. Okay, avoid. I avoid driving at night. Suggest. Suggest. He suggested going out. He suggested going, out. Bad writing. It's getting hard now. Okay, mind. Mind. Do you mind helping me? Mind. Do you mind helping me? It's a question. Okay, good. Let's go over the gerunds now. And so when you see verbs like these, use a gerund, right? Enjoy. I enjoy reading. I enjoy reading. Like. He likes cooking. He likes cooking. Love. They love dancing. They love dancing. Hate. She hates waiting. She hates waiting. Finish. We finished cleaning. We finished cleaning. Avoid. I avoid driving at night. I avoid driving at night. Suggest. He suggested going out. He suggested going out. Mind. Do you mind helping me? Do you mind helping me? Right? So we have our verb followed by gerund, verb ing. But by adding the ing, it becomes like a noun. So we have like subject, verb, noun, right? Your typical SVN there. So subject, verb, noun. These are basically verb plus infinitive, and yeah. So let's see your sentences using gerunds now. So we did infinitives, now we'll do gerunds. No, pillow. Forget it. I can't do that right now. Sorry. Okay, sleepwalker. I like speaking English. I like speaking English. Good, good, good. Sleepwalker. I love taking a bath. I love taking a bath. Helga. They suggested going out. They suggested going out. Casa Magna. I hate washing the car. I hate washing the car. Sleepwalker. He hates procrastinating things. Okay. Samuel, I avoid eating dinner. Oh, are you losing weight? Do you want to lose weight? Lolly, do you mind cooking this evening? I am busy. Sleepwalker, I finished cooking dinner. Helga, I don't mind opening the window. Pillow, I finished washing the dishes. Sleepwalker, I avoided using any translators. Oh, sorry. I avoid using any translators. Perfect. Tomas, yesterday was rain, so my car is clean enough. Okay, Tomas. I'm not sure. Miley, I love eating what other people cook. She doesn't like her own cooking. Lolly, I love cooking every day. Sleepwalker, I suggest going to the party. Helga, they hate doing new things. Raj. Yeah, there you go, Raj. Very good. So, yeah, so these are like plans, right? And then, yeah, emotions. Yep, perfect. Marcos, the doctor suggested drinking more water for better health. Mary, I like having oatmeal for breakfast. That's what I have every morning. Yeah, so like, for example, now we can see if we do the opposite, you'll see the big mistakes. So let's look at like mistakes, right? So for example, want, if we use ing, I want going, no. I want to going, no, right? That sounds very strange. I want going, no. I want to going, no. I want to go, right? Or enjoy, I enjoy to go, or I enjoy to read. No, I enjoy to read. No, it sounds very strange. So you can check if you're not sure if you should use an infinitive or a gerund, just use both and find out which one sounds better, right? And so, for example, she needs studying. No, she needs to study. They hope winning. They hope winning. No. We plan traveling. No, we plan traveling. No. Decide. He decided leaving. No, he decided leaving. No. Learn. I'm learning cooking. No, I'm learning cooking. No. Right? She promised calling. She promised calling. No. Forget. Don't forget locking the door. No. Don't forget locking the door. No, that is incorrect. That is Very, very wrong, right? Same over here. He likes to cook. Actually, that's what he likes to cook. Okay, that actually that's okay. They love to dance. Okay, let's see. That she hates to. Okay, if we put the to, it doesn't work. For example, I enjoy to reading. No, that doesn't work. I'll put the to, and then that doesn't work, right? He likes to cooking. No, that doesn't work. They love to dancing. No, that doesn't work. She hates to waiting. No, that doesn't work. We finished to cleaning. No, that doesn't work. I avoid driving. I avoid to driving at night. I avoid to driving at night. No, that doesn't work. He suggested to going out. No. Do you mind to helping me? No, no. So we can see how they sound naturally, right? I enjoy reading. So let's do it one more time, and then we'll go to our next activity because we have to go faster. So let's read them, and so you can hear how it sounds naturally, right? I enjoy reading. I enjoy reading. He likes cooking. He likes cooking. They love dancing. They love dancing. She hates waiting. She hates waiting. We finished cleaning. We finished cleaning. I avoid driving at night. I avoid driving at night. He suggested going out. He suggested going out. Do you mind helping me? Do you mind helping me? And then, I want to go. I want to go. She needs to study. She needs to study. They hope to win. They hope to win. We plan to travel. We plan to travel. He decided to leave. He decided to leave. I'm learning to cook. I'm learning to cook. She promised to call. She promised to call. Don't forget to lock the door. Don't forget to lock the door. Okay, good. All right. So that was infinitives and gerunds. Yeah, and these are common verbs that we use with these structures, right? Want, need, hope, plan, decide, learn, promise, forget. We use that with infinitives. Enjoy, like, love, hate, finish, avoid, suggest, mind with gerunds. Yeah. Okay. Good, good, good. Well, let's go to our next activity. If you want to keep writing or if you have questions for me, go ahead. But I'm going to go to our next activity, and that's going to be, let's do Lolly's Revenge. So we're kind of like mixing up orders here. So I want to get these done for sure. So Lolly's Revenge. We're going to go to Lolly's Revenge right now. We're early. We usually do it kind of last, but we're doing it now. This is Lolly's Revenge. This is a conversation between two people, Joe and Sue, and there are 4 steps. So this will be number 2 today. We're going out of order. It's mixed up today. Lolly's Revenge. Gotta do Lolly's Revenge. Can't skip it. And so we have 4 steps to Lolly's Revenge. Step 1 is the conversation, of course. Yeah, and then after that, there's questions and answers. Then we'll read it, and then we'll shadow it. Okay. Okay, I'm just looking at the chat here. I haven't really been looking at the chat. I've been my focus has been on the whiteboard, not on the screen. But now that I'm doing Lolly's Revenge, my focus is on the screen because the conversation's here, the questions are here, the text is here. So now my focus is going to be more at you on the camera, but before my focus was on the whiteboard, so I didn't really look at the chat. Okay. Okay, good. All right, so here we go. So this is Joe. When you see my thumb, Joe is speaking. And this is Sue. When you see my pinky, this is when Sue is speaking. So let's say hello to Joe. Hello, Joe. Let's say hello to Sue. Hello, Sue. Okay, and we're going to do the conversation. I'm going to read the conversation 3 times. Listen carefully because there'll be questions and you will answer those questions, okay? You know how it goes. So during the conversation, I'm going to be reading the conversation, so I will not be able to see the chat. So sorry about that. Let me pull up the conversation. Okay, I see the conversation. I can't see the chat. I'm sorry. I will read the conversation 3 times. Listen carefully because I will ask you questions about the conversation. Okay, here we go. This is Joe. Joe is speaking first. Okay, here we go. Let's count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Joe's first. I was just at Kevin's place. How is his new apartment? It's really nice. You gotta check it out. Tell me about it. The building has a pool and a recreation room. A recreation room? Yes, there's a pool table and even a TV in it. That's interesting. I'll ask Kevin to give you a tour. That's okay. I'm not interested in pool. Okay, here we go. Again, second time. Joe is first. I was just at Kevin's place. How is his new apartment? It's really nice. You gotta check it out. Tell me about it. The building has a pool and a recreation room. A recreation room? Yes, there's a pool table and even a TV in it. That's interesting. I'll ask Kevin to give you a tour. That's okay. I'm not interested in pool. Okay, here we go. Last time, Joe is first, and then I'm going to ask you questions about the conversation. Here we go. I was just at Kevin's place. How is his new apartment? It's really nice. You gotta check it out. Tell me about it. The building has a pool and a recreation room. A recreation room? Yes, there's a pool table and even a TV in it. That's interesting. I'll ask Kevin to give you a tour. That's okay. I'm not interested in pool. Okay, that was the conversation. So I will check the box. I can see the chat. Okay, now we got questions and answers. Here we go. Let me get the questions here. There it is. Okay, here we go. Question number one. Question number 1. Where was Joe? Where was Joe? Where was Joe? I'll put it here on the screen here. So where was Joe? There it is. Where was Joe? Oh, there's a little bug flying around here. Okay, Sleepwalker, Joe was at Kevin's place. Yes. All right, Lolly says he was at Kevin's place. Very good. Helga, Joe was at Kevin's place. Mary, Joe was at Kevin's place. Yeah, Raj, Joe was at his new apartment. At. Samuel, he was in Kevin's. Actually, we want to say at. There's a little bug flying around here. Yeah. Samuel, he was, right. Okay, so I got, okay, at Kevin's place. Tomas, at, good, Tomas. Miley, Joe was at, yes. Raj. Oh, Kevin's place means Kevin's apartment. So his place, where he lives. So a lot of times we say place, like, oh, my place is around the corner. Like my house or my apartment. Oh, my place is downtown. Oh, my place is in the countryside. Oh, my place is in the city. Yes. So not a pool, but pool. So a pool, okay, Sleepwalker has a question. So a pool is where you swim. You swim in a pool. Billiards is pool. So there's no ah. Good, Raj. Joe was at his new apartment. Yes. Yes, Miley. Snookers. Yeah, yeah, snookers is a smaller table. I don't like for me, a regular like billiards is easier for me than snookers. Okay, good job, everyone. That is the right answer. Where was Joe? He was at Kevin's place. Okay, question number 2. Was Joe impressed? Sorry. Wrong question. Wrong question. I read it wrong. Here we go. One more time. Number 2. What impressed Joe? What impressed Joe? What impressed Joe? Okay, I'm going to put it right here so you can see. What impressed Joe? Right, Sleepwalker, you play pool, right? You play pool, play billiards, play pool. You swim in a pool. Let's swim in the pool. You play pool, play billiards. So pool is just a nickname for billiards. Okay, so question number 2, what impressed Joe? Lolly says, Kevin's new apartment impressed Joe. Yes, Lolly. We just change your sentence a little bit. Kevin's new apartment. Kevin's new apartment impressed Joe. Sleepwalker. Joe was impressed by a recreation room in the building. Yes. Good, Tomas. Kevin's recreation room impressed Joe. Very good. Good. Miley, he likes playing pool. Very good. Miley, Helga, a pool and a recreation room in the building impressed Joe. So we don't need have. So Helga, a pool and a recreation room in the building impressed Joe. Casa Magna, the new apartment. Good, yes. Samuel, Kevin's new apartment impressed him. So Kevin, we don't use the in front of people. So the Kevin's apartment. No, we don't use the in front of proper nouns. So a normal noun, you would use the. But Kevin is a proper noun. We don't use the. So just Kevin's apartment. But recreation room, right? That's a noun. So we would say the recreation room. Yeah, Mary. Mary wrote it correctly. The recreation room impressed Joe. Very good, Mary. Helga, a pool and a recreation room in the building impressed Joe. Perfect. Okay, good question. So Raj, recreation room means big hall. Recreation, so recreation is like entertainment or playroom. So there are apartments in America or like condominiums where there's a shared area. So all the people who live in the apartment building, they can use, so it's a room to get together, to hang out, it's just kind of amenity, right? So maybe, they build an apartment and they go, okay, let's put a recreation room in the apartment, like a room where people can meet and hang out together, play games. Maybe there could be like a bar, they could have events there, like an event room. And so it's a way to get people to move into the apartment. Maybe they could charge a little bit more money for each apartment. So it's an amenity, like it's a bonus, like a pool, a swimming pool. A lot of apartments have a swimming pool. So that is to entice people to move there, and they could charge more for rent. So for example, Kevin's apartment building has a swimming pool and a recreation room. So those are amenities, extras to entice people to move there. They can charge more rent there. So it's a shared, so recreation room is a shared space for the people who are living in the apartment. Okay, good. There you go, Tomas. Oh, I want to cough. I can't cough. Oh no! The bug flew in my water. There it is right there in my water. It's okay, right? You can see it, that little bug right there. It's a small one. It's okay. I'm going to drink it anyways. They're natural, right? Bugs are from nature. And so we eat nature, right? Apples are from nature. Oranges are from nature. And little bugs are from nature. So we can eat bugs. Bugs will not kill us, right? It's okay. All right, so here we go. Okay, good, Raj, you got it? Nice. Okay, question number 3. Is Sue impressed? Is Sue impressed? Okay, question number 3. Is Sue impressed? There we go. Question number 3. Is Sue impressed? Yeah, there you go, Sleepwalker. She thinks it's okay. Yeah, she thinks it's interesting, yeah. But that's different than impressed, right, Sleepwalker? Interesting, impressed is different, right? Lolly, not at all. Sue is not impressed by Kevin's apartment. Yeah. Helga, she isn't impressed much. She's interested. Yeah, so, well, she thinks it's interesting. She's not interested. If you're interested, then you are willing, or you want to experience it, right? But oh, that's interesting. That means it's just that's, I'm curious. That's or that's how can you? What's another word for interesting? That's cool. I don't know. That's I can't think of another way to say interesting. That's interesting. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to use. Let's see. What does Google say? Okay, here we go. Okay, so compelling, riveting, gripping, fascinating, engrossing, enticing, and there's other kind of words that we don't use much. Engaging, did I say that? Compelling, gripping. Yeah, so it means, can't really find, what does it say here? Okay, curiosity, right? So I think arousing curiosity, that holding attention, right? So curiosity, that's the best word for, so, oh, that's interesting. I'm curious, oh, tell me more, right? Oh, that's interesting. Tell me more. And so then Joe explains about Kevin's apartment, right? It has a pool, has a recreation room. In the recreation room, it has a pool table. It has a TV. Okay, good. Hey, Alex, how are you today, Alex? Okay, yeah, so no, she isn't. Yeah, good, Zara. Okay, Tomas, I think Sue is interested about flowers and not the pool. Yeah, okay, so, okay, Tomas, you might want to say, I think Sue is interested about flowers and gardening, but not the pool. So, and is like both positive or both negative, like matching, right? Where, but we use like for a positive and a negative, right? So you're thinking, oh, maybe you think Sue is interested in flowers and gardening, but not in the pool. Okay, good. Okay, one more question. Question number 4. Now this is for you. Okay, Tomas is kind of, he did it actually. Tomas, he jumped the gun. Do you know that expression or that idiom, jump the gun? You start before you should. Jump the gun. Tomas jumped the gun. So here we go. Question number 4. It's your idea. It's what you think, okay? It's not in the conversation. It's your imagination, your idea. Question number 4. What do you think would impress Sue? What do you think would impress Sue? What do you think would impress Sue? I'll put it here on the board. All right, there we go. Number 4, what do you think would impress Sue? What do you think would impress Sue? Okay, wait, Miley. I didn't see Miley. Sorry, Miley. She's interested for the apartment, but not impressed by the pool. Okay, Miley, you can say she is interested. She's interested in Kevin's apartment, but not impressed with the pool. She is interested in Kevin's apartment. She is interested in Kevin's apartment, but not for the pool. But not for the pool. Okay, here we go. What do you think would impress Sue? Zara says a big house. Lolly, maybe an elegant decoration and a breathtaking view would impress Sue. Very good. Sleepwalker, Sue would be impressed by a big shopping mall near the building. Very good. See, you guys are using your imagination now. I like it. That's right, Tomas, you jumped the gun. Tomas jumped the gun. Or Tomas, he understands my thinking. He understands my thought process. So I do this every week. And so you guys are already, you are thinking like me. You understand Joe, you understand Sue, you know about them, right? You know those characters. And so just naturally, by understanding Joe, by understanding Sue, how, the things that they say, the things that they do, you can interpret things, right? You can look ahead, you can interpret them very well. And so Tomas, he didn't even realize it, but he just intuition. So Tomas used his intuition, and he knew what was coming up. Okay, Miley, she's interested in Kevin's apartment, but not for the pool. Very good. Mary, I think Sue would be impressed by a large barbecue area. Nice, nice. Miley, Sue is interested in the recreation room for the guests. Okay, for the guests. Helga, I think a cozy cafe in the building where she could chat with her friends would impress Sue. Very good. I like it. I like it. There you go, Tomas. This was the logical next step. I'm glad I'm being logical. I'm glad I'm being logical, Tomas. Sleepwalker, she would be impressed by a gym in the building. Good. There you go, Miley. Okay, let's go a couple more minutes, and then we got to do the reading. And see, I'm glad I did Lolly's Revenge before the others. Because, we might have to just do reading with the twist. Maybe we don't have time for video dictation. We'll do that next week. We'll do listening with the twist after this. That won't take as long. Video dictation takes a long time. Okay, 2 minutes. Write your answers for number 4. Write your answers for number 4. 2 minutes. Okay. Hannah, I think Kevin's girlfriend might be available to make Sue impress. To impress Sue. So Hannah, I think Kevin's girlfriend might be available to impress Sue. Marcos, maybe she just wanted a cozy apartment far from the traffic jams. Samuel, I think Sue impressed by a big kitchen and a beautiful dining. Okay, so here we go. So now Samuel, in the question, would. right? Would is in the question, right? What do you think would impress Sue? So you should use would for your sentence, okay, Samuel? So you should say, I think Sue would be impressed by a big kitchen and a beautiful dining room. Okay, Samuel, one more time. I think Sue would be impressed, right? So it's in the question, right? So a lot of questions, well, the answers reflect the question. So the answer, the structure, the sentence, the grammar in the question should be also in the answer. So the structure, the grammar should be the same in the answer as the question. So I think Sue would be impressed by a big kitchen and a beautiful dining room. Sleepwalker, a beautiful park would impress Sue. Okay, Raj, in my opinion, Sue would love watching movies and shopping. That's why he wants a huge mall near Joe's apartment. It can impress him. Okay, Raj, you're confusing. You're mixing up the subjects. You're mixing up Joe and Sue. And so by mixing Joe and Sue in that sentence, it makes it very confusing, right? So the question, what do you think would impress Sue, right? And so stay with Sue. So don't put Joe in there, because by putting Sue and Joe in you're kind of mixing up the answer there. And so it makes it confusing. So stick with what would impress Sue. So in my opinion, a shopping mall near the apartment would impress her, right? So in the shopping mall, there are movie theaters and restaurants and supermarket, right? Miley, Sue thinks that by going to a luxury apartment, she can meet interesting people. Interesting. Interesting idea, Miley. Okay, Samuel, I think she would be impressed by a big kitchen and a beautiful dining room. Perfect, Samuel, perfect. Hello, SRI120 Gaming. Okay, let's now, okay, I gotta go soon. I'm sorry, I have an appointment. Let's now, no, we're not finished with Lolly's Revenge yet. We're not finished yet. That was questions and answers. We got to read it and we got to shadow. But we'll be done soon. Okay, let's read the conversation. Let's look at the conversation. Let's read it together. We'll read it 3 times together. We always read it 3 times. So here we go. Let's read it. Okay, there it is. I'll make it larger so we can read it. Right now it's too small. There we go. Okay, here we go. Here is the conversation. Let's read it together. I was just at Kevin's place. How is his new apartment? It's really nice. You gotta check it out. Tell me about it. The building has a pool and a recreation room. A recreation room? Yes. There's a pool table and even a TV in it. That's interesting. I'll ask Kevin to give you a tour. That's okay. I'm not interested in pool. Right? So pool table. So the billiards. So she's not interested in billiards. Okay, let's do it again. Second time. I was just at Kevin's place. How is his new apartment? It's really nice. You gotta check it out. Tell me about it. The building has a pool and a recreation room. A recreation room? Yes, there's a pool table and even a TV in it. That's interesting. I'll ask Kevin to give you a tour. That's okay. I'm not interested in pool. Okay, let's do it again. Here we go. One more time. We do it 3 times as always. Here we go. I was just at Kevin's place. How is his new apartment? It's really nice. You gotta check it out. Tell me about it. The building has a pool and a recreation room. A recreation room? Yes, there's a pool table and even a TV in it. That's interesting. I'll ask Kevin to give you a tour. That's okay. I'm not interested in pool. Okay. There we go. That was the conversation. We read it together. Let's check the box. Okay, now shadowing is when we are saying the sentences together. So that's what we're going to do. So, Sora. Sora, Sora, Sora. So everyone, Sora, he just came. He's in the, you could see his name. It's in hiragana. It's in Japanese. And he's my student at the university, and he's missed the last 2 weeks. So Sora, no more absences. I'm angry, Sora. I expect you to be in class every week. So already two absences, Sora. So anyways, Sora, we're going to shadow this conversation right now, okay? Here we go. Let's say the conversation together. Here we go. We're going to say each sentence 3 times together. I don't see the chat, so Sora, I can't see the chat right now because I'm looking at the conversation. You can't see the conversation. You are listening and speaking at the same time. Input, output, input, output. It's a challenge, but that's why you are here. Let's go. Let's say the sentences together. I was just at Kevin's place. I was just at Kevin's place. I was just at Kevin's place. How is his new apartment? How is his new apartment? How is his new apartment? It's really nice. It's really nice. It's really nice. You gotta check it out. You gotta check it out. You gotta check it out. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. The building has a pool and a recreation room. The building has a pool and a recreation room. The building has a pool and a recreation room. A recreation room, a recreation room, a recreation room. Yes, there's a pool table and even a TV in it. Yes, there's a pool table and even a TV in it. Yes, there's a pool table and even a TV in it. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. I'll ask Kevin to give you a tour. I'll ask Kevin to give you a tour. I'll ask Kevin to give you a tour. That's okay. I'm not interested in pool. That's okay. I'm not interested in pool. That's okay. I'm not interested in pool. Okay, good, good, good. That was shadowing. Okay, good, good, good. I'll check the box and then we'll look at the text one more time. We always do that. After shadowing, we always have a final look at the sentences. Okay, here we go. Let's look at the sentences one more time. Last time, I was just at Kevin's place. How is his new apartment? It's really nice. You gotta check it out. Tell me about it. The building has a pool and a recreation room. A recreation room? Yes. There's a pool table and even a TV in it. That's interesting. I'll ask Kevin to give you a tour. That's okay. I'm not interested in pool. Okay. Good, good, good. All right, so that was Lolly's Revenge. Very good, everybody. All right, so let's go. I'm sorry, we got one more activity. We also will do the quiz on top of the chat, but next week we'll do our normal class, okay? Our normal steps, 5 steps or five activities. But today I have to go. I have an appointment, so this is our last activity for today. Sorry about that. And we're going to do listening with a twist. There are 3 readings, 3 stories. They're related. The first story is the base story, and then the following 2, there are changes in that story. So the base story is, all of them follow the base story, but the second story, there are some changes from the first story. And then the third story, there's some changes again. So basically, you're listening for specific information. You are looking for, you're listening for specific information. Lolly's Revenge was a general idea. That was a general listening, right? You listened for meaning, and then you interpreted the meaning, right? I asked you questions about the story, and then you had flexibility, right? You could answer the questions how you wanted to, right? There was flexibility. You were listening for a general idea, where listening with a twist, you are listening for specific information. What changes happen? So there's right and wrong. Where Lolly's Revenge, it's your idea, it's your interpretation of the story. Here, you're either right or you're wrong. So it's a different kind of listening. So story 1 is the base. And then story 2, story 3, listen for the changes. Yeah, so it's a different way to listen, a different type of listening. Oh, okay, good, Tomas. Okay, here we go. Let me pull it up. So I'm going to read the base story 3 times, and then we'll read it together, okay? And so this is the base story, and then story 2 and 3, there's changes, right? So I'll read the base story, the main story, 3 times, and then we will read it together. You will see it. So the first time, you're just listening, right? And then we'll read it together, okay? So here we go. Okay, countdown 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Base story number 1 here. Sarah went shopping at the mall on Saturday afternoon. She bought a blue jacket, some socks, and a pair of sneakers. She also stopped at a cafe and drank a hot chocolate. After shopping, she went home and listened to music. Okay, I'm going to read it second time. Sarah went shopping at the mall on Saturday afternoon. She bought a blue jacket, some socks, and a pair of sneakers. She also stopped She also stopped at a cafe and drank a hot chocolate. After shopping, she went home and listened to music. Okay, let's read it together. So I will put it here on the board so you can see it. There it is. Okay, let's read it together. Here we go. Sarah went shopping at the mall. I'll make it a little bit bigger. I can make it bigger, actually. Sorry. I just have to be careful not to show you the next story. Okay, that's as big as I can make it. Okay, here we go. Let's read it. Sarah went shopping at the mall on Saturday afternoon. She bought a blue jacket, some socks, and a pair of sneakers. She also stopped at a cafe and drank a hot chocolate. After shopping, she went home and listened to music. Okay, I'll give you a few seconds to look at it, and then I'm going to read story 2, and you have to listen for the changes. Listen for the changes. So I'll give you a few more seconds. Look at the story here. What are the nouns, right? So when you're reading, the nouns are most important, right? So what are the nouns in the story? Also, you want to, when you're reading, you want to notice the nouns. You want to notice like times too. If there's a timeline, right? That's going to help you understand. So is there a timeline? So you want to look at the nouns. You want to look at numbers, times, right? That could be days. That could be, dates. So that's important information when you're reading. Okay. All right. So here we go. I'm going to read story number 2. And you're going to listen. What changes? What changes? Here we go. I can't see the chat right now. I'm sorry, because the story is now in front of the chat, so I can't see it. But I can tell you how many changes there are. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 changes. Okay, so what are the 5 things that change? Here we go. I'll read it 3 times. Sarah went shopping at the mall on Sunday afternoon. She bought a red jacket, some socks, and a pair of boots. She also stopped at a cafe and drank a coffee. After shopping, she went home and listened to a podcast. Okay, second time. Sarah went shopping at the mall on Sunday afternoon. She bought a red jacket, some socks, and a pair of boots. She also stopped at a cafe and drank a coffee. After shopping, she went home and listened to a podcast. Okay, third time, last time. 5 changes. What are the changes? Sarah went shopping at the mall on Sunday afternoon. She bought a red jacket, some socks, and a pair of boots. She also stopped at a cafe and drank a coffee. After shopping, she went home and listened to a podcast. Okay. Let's see. Now I can see the chat now. Oh, okay. Lolly has a question here. Why don't you say she went shopping to the mall instead of at the mall? Okay, to is direction, right? So let's go to the mall. But at the mall, that is the place. so let's go to the mall. So at your house, you're talking to your friend. You're at your house, your friend is at her house, and you're talking, what should we do today? Oh, let's go to the mall. And so then from your house, you go to the mall. Once you're there, you are at the mall. Okay, Sleepwalker, Sunday, red, boots, coffee, podcast, 5. Okay, good, Lolly. Okay, Helga, Sunday, red, boots, coffee, podcast, 5. Casa Magna, Sunday, red, boots, coffee, podcast, 5. Oh, Sora. Okay, Sora. I'm too kind. I'm too nice. After that, no more absences, buddy. Okay, good, Samuel, good. Okay, because of the time, okay, I'm going to just go ahead and go to the third story, okay? But you guys got it. Okay, good, Sora. Say hello to your girlfriend for me. Okay, here we go. Let's look at story 3. So you guys got it. Here we go. Or story number 2, sorry. Here's number 2. Yes, Lolly. Good, good, good. Okay, here we go. Let's look at story number 2. Sarah went shopping at the mall on Sunday. Yeah, so Sunday changed, right? It was Saturday, now it's Sunday. She bought a red jacket that changed from blue to red. Some socks, a pair of boots. Now, sneakers changed to boots. She also stopped at a cafe and drank a coffee. So, hot chocolate changed to coffee. After shopping, she went home and listened to a podcast. So, music changed to a podcast. Good, good, good. Yep, good, Mary. Okay, so now, what we're going to do now, there's one more story, the third one, but there are more changes. So the third one, we have more changes. So, okay, I can't see the chat right now. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 changes. 9, everybody, 9. 9 changes. I will read it 3 times. What are the 9 changes? Woo, that's a lot. Here we go. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Sarah went shopping at the market on Friday morning. She bought a green sweater, a scarf, and a pair of sandals. She also stopped at a juice bar and drank an orange smoothie. After shopping, she went to the library and read a book. All right. Okay, 2 more times. What are the changes? There are 9. Okay, here we go. Sarah went shopping at a market on Friday morning. She bought a green sweater, a scarf, and a pair of sandals. She also stopped at a juice bar and drank an orange smoothie. After shopping, she went to the library and read a book. Okay, third time, last time. Sarah went shopping at a market on Friday morning. She bought a green sweater, a scarf, and a pair of sandals. She also stopped at a juice bar and drank an orange smoothie. After shopping, she went to the library and read a book. Okay, there we go. What are the changes? Ooh, sleepwalker, market, Friday morning, green sweater, scarf, pair of sandals, juice bar, orange smoothie, library book. Helga, market, Friday morning, green sweater, scarf, sandals, juice bar, orange smoothie, library, read a book. No, Mary. A market, like a outdoor market. So you live in Pennsylvania. I don't know if you have, but in Los Angeles we have outdoor markets. And so a shopping mall is indoors. A market is outdoors. So it's kind of like an outdoor market. And so you're walking outdoors and entering different stores from outside. Like one level, where a shopping mall could have like 2 or 3 levels. An outdoor market has 1 level, all street level. And you're outside and you enter the stores from the outside. Okay, Sora! Friday morning, green sweater, scarf, pair of sandals, juice bar, orange smoothie, library, read a book. Very good. Okay, let's have a look. You guys got it. Very good. Let's check it out. Okay, here we go. They're all 3. You can see all 3 stories. Story 3. Sarah went shopping at a market on Friday morning. She bought a green sweater, a scarf, and a pair of sandals. She also stopped at a juice bar and drank an orange smoothie. After shopping, she went to the library and read a book. Yeah, Mary, that's right. Okay, let's read all 3 together. Are you ready? We're reading story 1, 2, 3 together. Here we go. Story number 1. Let me get some little bit of my water is gone. No more water. My coffee is almost gone. Okay, here we go. Let's start with number 1. Sarah went shopping at the mall on Saturday afternoon. She bought a blue jacket, some socks, and a pair of sneakers. She also stopped at a cafe and drank a hot chocolate. After shopping, she went home and listened to music. Story 2. Sarah went shopping at the mall on Sunday afternoon. She bought a red jacket, some socks, and a pair of boots. She also stopped at a cafe and drank a coffee. After shopping, she went home and listened to a podcast. Story 3. Sorry about that, it's clearing my throat. Sarah went shopping at a market on Friday morning. She bought a green sweater, a scarf, and a pair of sandals. She also stopped at a juice bar and drank an orange smoothie. After shopping, she went to the library and read a book. Okay, now you know what we're going to do next, don't you? Don't you? I'm going to give you 3 minutes and you're going to read the stories by yourself, but not quietly. Please read the stories out loud. So I want you to listen to your voice, okay? Listen, just like earlier we did the infinitives, right? And the gerunds. And you listened and you can hear the difference and what is, like, for example, I want going. No, we don't say that. I want to go, right? We use the infinitive with want. I want to go. We don't say I want going, right? That sounds very strange. That's wrong. So listening to yourself, you can hear what sounds natural or what doesn't sound natural, right? And so the story, these are natural sentences. So it's good for you to hear you say the natural sounding sentences, okay? So I want you to say the sentences out loud. I want you to read where you can hear your voice, okay? 3 minutes, read it yourself, okay? I'm going to put it on, and yeah, reading out loud. That is correct. So everyone, read out loud. So you are listening to your voice. You are listening to the sentences. So you are understanding what sounds natural. So then, when you hear something that doesn't sound natural, you'll know it's wrong, right? When you're speaking and you go, oh, that doesn't sound right. So that is part of like becoming aware of your language, being aware of how you speak English, right? Okay, here we go. Countdown, and I'm going to pop up the reading so you can see it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Read the sentences out loud. Okay, 3 minutes. Okay, good. Okay, yeah, sleepwalker. Also, like intonation, of course, inflection, right? And also, like, okay, so Sleepwalker says, Mark, also intonation is necessary, right? We should stress the important words. Yeah, and like basically the important words is like the words that you think are important, right? And also you kind of have like maybe your own style. So there's no really like, there's no rule really. It's kind of like, you know, maybe your style, and like maybe you stress the words that you think are important for the person who's listening to you. Remember, when you're speaking, someone's listening, right? And so it depends who is listening and what words you think are important and what words you want to stress, and maybe your own speaking style. So everyone has kind of a different speaking style. Some people speak very fast and you know, they put words together. Some people speak slower and clearer. So we all kind of have different styles, and we have different, we think we use different, we use words differently, and you might think some words are more important than other words. And so it's kind of just, you know, so the most important thing is like pronunciation, right? Are you pronouncing the words clearly where the person you're talking to can understand, right? So always think about when you're thinking about, oh, what should I say? Well, who is listening, right? So you're not just talking to yourself. I mean, when you're practicing, you're talking to yourself, but in a normal conversation, someone is listening. So who is the listener? And so that is like your focus. That should be your focus, the listener. Okay, good job. And what I'll do, okay, we're gonna do the quiz on top of the chat. There's a white box. In the white box, there's a sentence. In the sentence, there's a missing word. You choose the best word. There's 4 choices. And after today, so we're almost finished now, I will take a picture of the whiteboard and I will post it on our community page. So on my home page, I'll post it. And we didn't do our members only idiom worksheet. I will put that there too. So on our community page, on my home page, my YouTube home page, I will post the whiteboard. You'll be able to see the sentences. You know, I'll take a picture and you can make it larger on your computer. And I'll also, I didn't show it to you today, but I will also post the members, the green team's sentences for the idiom, today's idiom worksheet. So I'll put both of those. Yeah, that's right, Lolly. So Lolly says the accent doesn't matter, it's the pronunciation, right? So everybody has a different accent, right? So Lolly's a French speaker, so she has a French accent. A Spanish speaker has a Spanish accent. A Italian speaker has an Italian accent. So it's not the accent, it's the pronunciation of the English word. So the person can understand your English words. So very good. Okay. So the rhythm, right? So sleepwalker, so not monotonous, but like a rhythm to it, right? And you have kind of your own style of rhythm. And right, so like, for example, I enjoy reading. I enjoy reading, right? And so it kind of just, that's a short sentence, but a longer sentence. Don't forget to lock the door. Don't forget to lock the door. You know, so you kind of have your own style, and if it's important, and so it's like emphasis, and if it's important for you, right, you might give it more oomph, you know, more power. Don't forget to lock the door, you know, and so don't forget to lock the door. And if you're speaking slower, that's more important, like don't forget to lock the door, right? And so maybe someone's always forgetting to lock the door, and so you know that. You know the person's always forgetting, so then you go slower and emphasize all the words. Don't forget to lock the door, right? And that means you're serious, you're super serious. So you kind of have your own style, play with it. You don't have to, you don't have to play by the rules, be interesting, have some personality, make it fun. So I know you're not a native English speaker, right? It's not your first language. So when you're speaking English, have fun, and people will be, make it interesting, have fun using English, and play with it, and people will appreciate that, and they'll go, oh, I like that person. That person's a lot of fun, right? So play with language, don't be shy, have fun, use your own style, and enjoy speaking English, right? Have fun. So you're not, I mean, it depends. If your job is at the bank, then it's different. But if you're using English as a hobby, or when you're traveling, or you have some friends who speak English, maybe you live like in France, and so you have some foreign friends, and they don't speak French very well, so you use English to speak with them. So have fun. It doesn't matter. It's not rocket science. It's not brain surgery. Have fun. Play with it. Have personality. Use your creativity, and they will like that for sure. Okay, here we go. Are you ready for the quiz? I'm looking at the clock. I gotta go, everybody. I have to go. Okay, on top of the chat, there's a white box. Let's open it up. I'm in trouble. People are angry right now with me. Mark, where are you? Where are you? Okay, I gotta go. Here we go. Are you ready for the quiz? Yeah? All right. The sentence is, his coffee with sugar and milk. His coffee with sugar and milk. Choose the best word. Is it eats? Is it drinks? Is it cooks? Is it makes? Does a sentence go like this? He eats his coffee with sugar and milk. He drinks his coffee with sugar and milk. He cooks his coffee with sugar and milk. He makes his coffee with sugar and milk. Eats, drinks, cooks, makes. Good luck. Choose the best word. All right. Yes, everybody. It's drinks. You got it. Well done. I have to go. I'm very, very sorry. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate your kind support. C'est la vie. You say tomato, I say tomato. C'est la vie. Okay, yeah, so I'll be back on Thursday, 10 a.m. and Sunday, 10 a.m. I have to go right now. I'm very sorry. Love you guys. I'm going to take a picture of the whiteboard and post the whiteboard, and I will post today's idiom worksheet as well. We didn't get to it because I had to cut today's class short. I have to go. Love you guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Take it easy. Bye, everyone. Oh, love and peace to you and your family. Be safe, stay healthy, and smile. Let's count down and say goodbye together. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it easy. Thank you. Bye. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.